What's up, everybody? I'm Alicia.
I'm Michael.
And we're the Gons. So we're watching episode 4 today.
Yes.
Episode 3 was insane.
Probably the most intense hour I've ever watched.
Yeah. That 40-some minutes went by in 10.
Yeah.
I swear. Like, it was so intense, so crazy.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was really brutal.
Very, yeah.
Really rough.
So many people died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And were lost or
right.
Jumped, shooted out, shot down. I mean, just insane.
It was a lot to process all at once. I was definitely left at the end feeling like I was speechless, like had no idea what to say. And it was a tough one to watch. I'm kind of hoping we have a little bit of a reprieve.
Yeah, I have no idea.
This episode. But then also, like, those episodes are so good that I'm like,
yeah,
whatever. I'm down for whatever they throw at us, but I feel like they could use a reprieve. How's that?
Yeah.
I feel like they could use a break. We have our dog Maybe with us today. Normally we're recording after our daughter goes to sleep, and she sleeps in the same room with her. So typically she's asleep when we record, but our daughter is over playing with a friend. So we have Maybe. Come here.
She's flipped upside down right now.
Yeah, this is Maybe dog. Fix your hair. Fix your ears. This is Maybe girl. She's the sweetest. But yeah, she's going to hang out with us while we record today.
So we lost...
We're assuming we lost Bidic because there's no way he survived that.
He exploded.
Yeah.
The plane exploded. Oh my gosh. Okay. So he went down with the other guy that was co-pilot or whatever with him, who was most likely going to die anyways.
Yeah.
We have... I don't remember his name because it was Babyface and...
I can't remember.
The other one.
The other one.
And Babyface got trapped, couldn't get out.
Yeah,
plane
in
went
the
down.
ball turret.
And the other guy stayed with him until the last second and then had to bail. That was a crushing scene.
I feel so bad for him.
Yeah. Awful.
Yeah, that I can't imagine.
Yeah. So he's down in Belgium now.
Yeah.
He looks like he got teamed up with the Resistance. They basically asked him if he's going to turn himself in or try to escape back to England, which the whole on the next episode thing started before we had a chance to stop it, which I was trying to stop it so it doesn't give spoilers. And it looks like we're going to continue with his story
of trying to get back to
most likely trying to escape. We're assuming that's what he's going with.
But
yeah, so that'll be interesting. Like we said on the end of the last one in our discussion, I really hope it goes into more of the resistance fighters, because I feel like that is something that's not touched on a lot in shows and movies taking place during World War II, was the resistance that was happening in all these occupied countries.
Right.
So it'll be really cool if we get to see some of that resistance while he's trying to escape. The rest of the crew are in Africa now. Is it Algiers? I believe is where they went. But they did lose 10 forts.
Yeah.
Which again, based on the
21 went up and 11 came back.
Yeah, and based on the first episode, there's 10 people per fort, so presumably they lost 100 men.
Between parachuting and perishing.
Ones that, abandoned and were able to parachute down, and those that were actually lost or killed in battle. So I don't know if they're going to touch on if they were able to rescue people, especially like the crew that jumped out in the water.
Right.
They were able to get rescued, and others that, they were abandoning everywhere. So,
that was crazy.
Yeah, again, no idea what's going to happen next, no idea where they're going. That is crazy about this, is there's no, you can't follow a sequential path like with Band of Brothers, where you can kind of follow their path of where they're heading, because these guys just get called out to go wherever and drop bombs, so...
They're not advancing into the heart of Germany, so you can track,
Yes, exactly. Can't follow their steps of where they're at.
Right.
So, okay, so we are in Africa. I'm assuming zooming from there.
Right.
And one guy that may be trying to escape with the resistance. Hopefully. All right.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's get into it. August 20th, 1943, Algeria.
You are and always will be the only girl for me. I hope.
Hopefully she's waiting for me.
It kind of takes away the sentiment of it.
Costliest battle to date.
Oh, yeah.
We lost Biddick, Clater, Vinoy, and their crews.
Jeez.
We didn't know who was killed or who was captured.
There's the 12th.
We're really continuing right from
Yeah.
where we left off.
Better late than never, huh?
I was wondering what was going on because there was like nobody at this
Right,
landing
and
strip.
they made it sound like there would be a welcoming party there, and I'm like,
it's
where's the welcoming
vacant.
party?
Literally just a landing strip in the desert.
Courage took many forms during the war. Allied airmen like Sergeant William Quinn had only one way to avoid capture: the help of foreign friends. If anyone was caught helping a downed flyer, they were either thrown into a concentration camp or executed.
Yeah.
The risks were enormous.
He clearly chose
To escape. I'm assuming he does not speak French.
Bailey,
Oh my gosh.
you're alive. Anyone else make it? The first familiar face I've seen.
Oh, that's crazy.
Who's he? That's Bob. Which group you say from again?
306th. You guys sure must have kicked the hornet's nest. They came after us with a fury I ain't ever seen.
Wow.
We got our share.
Been drinking out of a trough since yesterday.
What happened to Babyface? Everybody else?
Don't ask him that question.
Not ready to tell that story.
Come with me.
I definitely wasn't expecting him to get united with other people,
Yeah.
other Americans.
What is your name?
Sergeant William Quinn, serial number 639-1477.
Please write down your answers.
Why?
I'm pretty sure that's what they're allowed to give
What was your mission?
if they're captured.
To bomb a Messerschmitt factory,
All right, he's actually telling the mission.
Your position?
radio operator.
Write down your answers, please.
I don't
know.
like
I don't know.
this.
Makes me nervous.
Do you like baseball?
Yeah.
Who did Babe Ruth play for the Dodgers?
Babe Ruth never played for the Dodgers.
Testing them, making sure they're actually Americans and not
He played
spies.
for the Yankees.
What is the statue in Trafalgar Square?
I don't know where that is, sir.
Have you never been to London?
We're stationed in East Anglia. You need at least a 2-day pass to get to London. I've never had 2 days leave.
Write today's date on the top of your paper. What is your national anthem?
Star Spangled Banner.
Can you sing it?
Oh, say, can you see?
Every American definitely knows that
I
song.
know, right?
Just how proudly we hailed.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars.
Okay, they at least know the tune.
Yeah.
So they don't know this other guy.
That's what I was thinking too. And it was, he said just how proudly, what was it? It was a little bit off in his lyrics.
You have a light?
Yeah.
I think they're going to get him right now.
No!
Yep.
He wrote his date incorrectly also.
Oh, did he do it
He
European
wrote
style?
day, month, year.
Why did he do that?
He was an infiltrator.
No. I talked to him for now. He was American.
German have tried many ways to infiltrate our network. We always catch them.
You don't make mistakes.
I'd be curious to know what bombing missions were involved with D-Day.
If you survived 25 missions, they sent you home and built bond tours around you.
How are the boys gonna take it if Di doesn't make it?
It'll either be one hell of a party or one hell of a wake.
In the fall of 1943, Captain Glenn Dye and his crew were the first to get close.
Lil, don't worry about Di. 25 missions. He'll be here soon.
It's a lot of missions. We've only seen 3 so far.
Yeah. I can't imagine surviving that many.
No.
It's Di!
Oh, wow.
Stole your move!
Stole your girl!
Man, that'd feel good.
Yeah.
Here's our very own Charlie Robertson!
The last guy to throw a perfect game.
Till now.
You get to go home before Florida?
Yeah, 3 days. I'm dropping by some stations to prove the 25 can actually, get done.
Yeah, by the skin of his teeth.
We're all that's left, aren't we?
12 crews out of
35.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
12 out of 35. That's horrible. Especially when you consider each of those crews represents 10 men. Like,
Yeah.
what a fun time in music.
You know you was bothered by that?
I'm hot and bothered.
Nash is Nash.
I'm talking about the giant shindig because one crew isn't going home in a box.
Why you always gotta say things like that?
Celebrate it, man.
Yeah. You have to be willing to celebrate with the people who are celebrating.
Yeah.
Especially when there's so much bad and so much hard.
Absolutely.
You have to celebrate the good.
What have I missed?
I'm eyeing broads while Pappy here's trying to dour the mood.
Sour the mood, you know. It's not a good sign for us. One crew making it merits a blowout bash.
You know they're on to you, right?
I hope they are.
Rosenthal, Nash.
That's right.
Co-pilot Bats and Lewis.
Speed. Lewis. But people call me Pappy.
You come with a hell of a reputation.
Talking about us flying in our skivvies, sir?
I'm not following.
No, I wasn't talking about that.
Nope, nobody was talking about that, but now we are.
They all
That's
did
what
it.
the kids are doing these days.
In Texas, those forts get so hot.
We hadn't heard about the underwear, but we heard you're outstanding pilots.
We've been questing a combat position for months. Feels like we're actually gonna do something.
You'll do something, all right.
An eagerness to fight.
Why do you have
What am I thinking talking about my skivvies in front of the fight?
Pray for me, gents.
I'm going in.
Lieutenant Herbert Nash.
Helen.
Like Helen of Troy.
I can't believe you came halfway around the world to hand out coffee and donuts.
I wanted to help. This is what I got. Yeah, I'm not complaining.
I bet you give that look to any chump who wants some breakfast.
I could be the last pretty face they ever see.
Well, how am I supposed to tell?
Tell what?
Whether you just feel sorry for me or you want to kiss me.
It does feel very nice to have a little bit of a break
Yeah.
after the last episode.
Definitely.
I was hoping for this.
I heard you were already on 20 missions.
Around there.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's at 21.
Any advice?
Try to stay alive.
So we definitely haven't followed every mission.
No.
What happens after that?
Ah, you beat the odds. Or you didn't. You go down, they won't remember us either. We never existed, Buck.
What does it matter?
Nothing, I guess.
My boys,
Listen up.
I just had a moon-killing conversation with Doc Stover.
Don't share.
He thinks you sisters could be getting flak apple. I told him war is war. The longer you go at it, the more it screws a man up. What counts is that you soldiers show up ready and able to fight. What you do between battles.
I like your style, sir.
Aerial combat like this hasn't been around since the cavemen.
Every war has its novelty. Who the hell decorated this fiesta? Damn plane looks like it's in a nosedive.
It does,
It does.
actually.
It really does. I wouldn't have noticed.
You know how we can end this whole thing tonight? We fill up one of our forts with as many 500-pounders as she can hold. We bomb the hell out of Hitler's hidey hole.
Now who's flak happy?
Who?
Oh,
You are.
I don't know if you should have said that.
You are.
You are, sir.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah, just
I don't know how this is going.
yeah. Could have gone either way there.
Yeah.
You need a break. I think the colonel ought to fix you up a weekend pass.
Yeah, he does look a bit high strung.
You should come.
Monday.
Let's do it up, Buck. Paint the town red.
Maybe next time.
I'm telling Marge, Buck.
When I left for war, of all the things I thought could happen, none of them was spending a month on a Belgian farm.
We have more down there men than people we can trust to guide them.
I know. I'm one of the lucky ones.
Haven't been there a month? I guess, yeah. I mean, they're back in England now, aren't they? The other crew.
Let's go.
Come on, Romeo. Where do you think they're taking us?
I'd imagine across France into Spain.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll ever see any of the other guys again.
Well, this is going down. I doubt it.
But Henson got out.
Of course. Sure, Babyface found a way out.
He didn't.
Hiya.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Nice accent.
Michu is your guide.
She's barely a teenager.
She's your guide, and you will do what she says.
Young and female. The ones they never suspected were the resistance.
Yep.
Give it to me now.
What? Come on, that isn't necessary.
If the Germans find this, what do you think they would do to Louise and her family? They would torture them until they talked. When they get the names they needed, they would shoot them. And then they would find the next one and do the same to them. Like pulling the thread on a sweater.
I'm assuming that's a love letter of some sort.
I didn't. I'm sorry. It was stupid of me.
À la guerre, l'erreur est fatale.
What does that mean?
Here, stupid means dead.
Yeah, wow.
Blackout.
Yeah.
So how did you end up in London?
With this drink, you're buying light conversation, not a tale of woe.
Well, I wasn't aware I was buying any.
So we'll not try and get him into bed?
I hadn't thought that far ahead.
I suppose if you were looking to buy, no need to come all the way to Hammersmith.
Is that where I am?
A mage in the Air Corps, but not a navigator.
No, pilot.
You know how to tell if a man is a pilot? He'll tell you.
That's
Nice.
My husband is a pilot.
So you're married?
Not yet.
Before the war. How long you been out of Poland?
Since the Germans invaded.
Yeah, I saw the newsreels. That's why I joined up even before Pearl Harbor.
An American hero.
Maybe I wanted an adventure. Where's the husband?
Some pilots left to find another day. He stayed. He wanted to be a hero like you. Last year I found someone from his squadron. He said Pavel was shot down over Silesia in the first week. He's either a prisoner of war or rotting in a potato field.
Yes.
Maybe you are drinking his spirit now.
Vodka. Potatoes.
Do you want to take me to bed?
It's a little morbid.
Yeah.
Take me dancing first.
Such a scary time to live in.
Yeah.
Ever been on the business end of a bomb before?
Business. A funny word for death.
I've dropped a lot of those things. Probably done a lot of killing. Hell of a job.
Does it weigh on your conscience? Don't bother. The Germans deserve every last one of your bombs. Some believe there is a difference between war and senseless murder. They don't.
What do you believe?
I believe we should be as merciless and severe as they were to my people. That would be fair.
Yeah, it's rough, man.
So rough.
If there's any balance to all this, my ticket was punched a long, long time ago.
There is no balance. Just one event after another. The worst come out untouched. The innocent dead.
So sad, so hard.
Yeah.
But you know one thing. The closer you are to death, the more alive you feel.
Yeah, it's interesting the different mentality of Americans in the war versus the people who have been invaded and just decimated and civilians destroyed.
Right.
Just the evils that the Nazis did to their countries.
Yeah, I mean, even the English approach to bombing versus the American approach to bombing. Night blanket bombing versus daytime aerial bombing. Or, like, precision bombing is what I meant to say.
And it's hard to have that mentality unless you've been on the, like I said, the business end of this.
Right.
All 4 hours we were apart.
Oh, this will be longer.
How I manage?
You might be the last pretty face I ever see.
Don't say that.
Damned if you ain't the prettiest.
I will see you later.
You bet.
Our first attempt to bomb Bremen was a disaster.
Oh.
But that seemed a lifetime ago now. We were ready to try and hit those U-boat pens again. No one more than Major Clevin.
That's crazy. So they're going back to the very first mission, and they've already done 21 missions.
Yeah.
Is it cleared? No. Major, sir, I have a problem with the left magneto in number 2. I'm pretty sure it's just the points. I can fix them while you taxi. I can do this, sir.
That's crazy. What, you gonna ride the wheel?
Give it a whirl.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Right up in there while they taxi and try and fix it.
I don't know about this, boss. Fixing a magneto on the hard stand, that's one thing. But on the move?
Lemon says he'll do it, he'll do it. Believe.
I mean, you gotta have faith in those guys, otherwise
yeah.
Can't
How we
fly.
doing there, Lemons?
I'm going as fast as I can.
I can't imagine he would actually be able to hear him down there.
Yeah. I did look like he had headphones on, didn't he?
Oh, did he? Okay.
I think so.
I guess he would need to actually know if he can take off or not.
Yeah.
We got 2 planes in front of us. We got 1 left, Lemons.
Almost there, Major.
It's funny how this feels intense, even though it's not. They could just stop at any point, but
yeah.
Should be good to go.
Nice.
Good job, little Jude Law.
Well done, Lemons.
We're about to enter the station. There's going to be a lot of Germans. Do as I do. If I pull out my identity papers, you pull out your identity papers. If I look at my watch, you look at your watch. And whatever you do, do not speak.
Are we going?
No, I'm gonna make pee-pee.
Now? Think they'll separate us?
I don't know, Bailey.
There's something I have to ask you, Quinn. It's been gnawing at me. About the crash.
It's Babyface.
Bailey,
Is he dead?
I couldn't get him out. The hatch was jammed. I've been trying.
It's good that he's finally saying it, though.
Yeah.
I left him there.
It'd be so hard to actually get that out, though.
It would, but it's a really necessary step in starting to heal and.
Yeah, I hope he takes it the right way.
Little Babyface.
I tried.
I would have done the same thing.
Good. Good response.
Yeah.
Contrôle des billets, s'il vous plaît. Et merci de penser à préparer votre laissez-passer pour le contrôle de gendarmerie en gare.
I'm guessing this is what you're asking for.
Non, monsieur, ça c'est pour la gendarmerie, c'est laissez-passer. Votre billet, s'il vous plaît.
Un instant, monsieur.
Oh my gosh. So intense.
Ils sont sourds. Ils vous entendent pas.
Oh no.
Wait. Stop. Darling, you're going to turn around. Walk back. Come to the cabin. Do you have your ticket?
Yes.
Take it out.
Vous avez pris votre billet?
Monsieur,
Oui, mademoiselle.
monsieur, quelqu'un a volé la valise d'une pauvre dame.
Oui, un moment, mademoiselle.
Un petit voleur, vous verrez, il est rond.
Is she in on this?
I don't know.
Don't do that again.
You been here the whole time?
This is Manny. We've got a long way to go. We'll get you to Spain and then home to England. But you must keep your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Almost ruined the whole thing. What are you doing?
You do anything like that again, I'll knock you out.
Yeah. Goodness.
Clear the hard stand.
Get ready, boys. Clear the hard stand.
12. 13. It's 13.
Where are you, Buck?
That's it. That's it. 24 forwards, 13 maiden. 3 mechanical returns. That makes 8 lost.
Oh my gosh.
That's 80 men.
Kidd and Blakely, DeMarco and Buck Clevin, too.
Lieutenant Crosby.
I'm sorry, son. Damn Bremen.
Buck.
So Buck went down.
Goodness.
Oh my gosh. On his 22nd mission.
What's wrong?
He didn't make it.
I'm like, I need details.
Yeah,
like, did they parachute out?
There's
Are
no
they
way
like?
this is the end. There's got to be something more going on.
I get that he could have died,
Right.
but can you tell us?
Take some coffee there if you want any. Hi.
It was as if we were flying through a solid wall of flags.
The interrogations.
An FW Ramblers Squadron lead went down.
Did you see any shoots?
I only saw 4 shoots. That's all.
4 shoots.
There was a lot of confusion up there after the lead of the 350th went down.
Our baby with Buck Clevin and DeMarco.
Nash and Spees too. I didn't see any shoots.
Give me a minute, Pappy. Helen. It was hell up there today. Lieutenant Nash didn't make it. I'm sorry.
Did you see what happened to Blakely and Crosby's fort? When, where, how many shoots?
They dropped out of formation somewhere over the IP.
Buck?
Who's gonna tell Egan?
Is he still in London?
Or wherever he is. Because didn't she say he was in
Hammersmith?
Smith, yeah.
Like I said, he was in London. I don't know if that's somewhere near. I don't know.
Right.
It's past noon. I have to go.
We have somewhere to be.
We should not make more of this than what it was.
Oh, that's pretty damn good. How much more can we make it? I'm gonna go out today and I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna have some fun. I would like to do that with you.
My heart couldn't take another bite in the potato field. I know you understand me, sweet man.
The bomb went.
Excuse me, ma'am. Know where I can buy paper?
Around the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
That's got to be hard as a pilot dropping bombs to see that.
Can I get one of those?
Yeah.
Norfolk 7322, please.
I feel like he loses Buck, he's going to become that who cares, drop him wherever type person.
Yeah.
This is Bowman.
Red, Egan here. How'd the game go yesterday?
Not as well as we hoped.
Was Buck in the lineup?
Yeah,
We have a good game?
he went down swinging, John.
Who else?
Most of the starting lineup.
Is there a game tomorrow?
Yes.
Tell Coach I'll be there by game time. And Red, I want a pitch.
Yeah, he's mad.
Yeah. Well, we kind of got a little bit of a reprieve, but then also some really bad news.
Yeah.
So...
It wasn't nearly as intense of an episode, but man.
But yeah, still a hard hitter.
Yeah.
This series is just like, every episode's like a punch.
Yeah. It's interesting. I was thinking about how, we're in denial because we didn't see his plane go down and all that. But I was also thinking that everyone that was back there at the base, that's exactly how it is for them.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah, everybody back at the base, that's how it is for them if a plane goes down. Like, they don't get to see the action. They don't get to see it happen, so they know that it happened. It's just all they get is the word that they went down.
Yeah.
Which is all we got on this one.
Right. Well, and then somebody was like, were there any shoots? And one person said that they saw 4.
Right.
But then other people, when they were asked, they said no. So it's like, wait, were there 4 or were there none?
Well, they were talking 4 for his, though. And then they said none on the replacements.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that is true.
I think the replacements, Nash and Spees, whatever his name was, I think they went down with no shoots.
Right.
And then Buck's plane went down with 4 shoots.
4 shoots.
I mean, we gotta hope, obviously, assume that Buck and Crosby made it. Crosby's the one telling the story, so I'm holding on to that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he makes it through because he's the one narrating and telling the story.
Right.
I don't know that for sure, obviously.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
And I mean, there's no guarantee that Buck makes it all the way through.
Yeah, it's true.
I have no idea.
I mean, that's the thing about war. No one's guaranteed to make it.
And it's based on a true story, so it's not
Right.
like it follows some sort of pre-planned storytelling. Like,
right.
It happens when it happens.
Yeah, you can't predict the plot.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm nervous for the next episode now and like the rest of the series, because I'm like, I don't know if they're going to resolve that question in the next episode.
Right.
You don't know how they're going to tell the story. So then it's like, how long am I going to have to wonder if he's okay?
Right.
Or what closure are we going to get on this?
Mm-hmm.
I feel nervous for the next episode.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to assume Buck's alive.
Right.
I'm going to assume that Crosby's alive. I'm guessing we're going to do just like we are with Quinn and the other guy. I don't know his name. And we're going to start following him on the ground.
I hope so.
So I don't know where Bremen is, but they were bombing U-boats, so I mean they would have been near the shore.
This is a heavy but such a good show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so good.
It is.
I love this. I could see this being like Band of Brothers, where I watch it over and over again and just keep watching it. Come here, baby.
She is hitting the tripod like crazy.
Maybe. But yeah, I could definitely see this being one that you would just watch over and over and over again.
Right.
And
yeah. It definitely is going to have the rewatchability like Band of Brothers does.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Like, I feel like I already want to rewatch it just because now that I'm getting to know people, I feel like I'll get so much more out of the first episode.
Yeah. I will say that, like, we're not following as many people as with Band of Brothers, because that was one of the great things about rewatching Band of Brothers is all the characters you now know, there's so many of them at the beginning, you get to follow them, each of their
There's not as many in this one,
storylines,
but still, like, I feel like that first episode would mean more.
Right.
And you would get more out of it knowing the characters better now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you liked this episode, let us know. Give it a thumbs up. Yeah. And we'd love to have you subscribe so that you can come along on this journey with us. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss the episodes as they get released. Make sure that you join us for this journey, and we'll catch you next time.
All right. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.